Alright, this is my new to me golf cart. Picked it up at the junkyard the other day for $100, and all I had to do so far was throw gas in it, a battery, and pump up the tires, and I've been driving it around, but it's not perfect. I put a choke cable on it already too because the choke cable was out of it. A little safety latch here to get the seat up. I'll set you down for that. Alright, so this is a 4-stroke air-cooled YAMAHA golf cart from 1988. I've got the air cleaner off it right now because the air cleaner's busted. We'll fix that today. And then the clutch looks alright, but you can see from the rust it's not climbing all the way like it should. The belt's not going all the way up the pulley. And I speculate that's got something to do with this big hole in the side of the clutch cover here. So we're gonna pull this whole piece of shit off of here and replace it with the Chinesium one I got off of Amazonia. There. Yeah, so no holes in this one, so maybe it'll work better. Let's see if we can't get that off her. Junk. Yep, this old clutch has seen better days. Looks like one of the weights has come, a couple of the weights come loose, flung out. Yep, that's a piece of shit, huh? Take that bolt out, see if we can't get this clutch off. There's a special puller bolt that you're supposed to buy that I was too cheap to buy, so we'll see if we can get it off. I'm hopeful. Bolt that holds it on there, still in good shape. There's the outer part of the clutch, fell right off. The drive belt, gotta remember to hook that back up with the new clutch when we go to put it on. This is our starter generator belt. It's cracked up. I should replace it while I got this off, but oh yeah, it's missing chunks and everything. You know, I'm really too cheap to replace something before it breaks, so against my better judgment, we're gonna let that one go. Okay, so I think I figured out how we're gonna do this. If you buy the fancy puller that they want you to for this, this is the bolt that holds the clutch on there. You can probably see this one better, it's better contrast. This is the original one. All it is like the opposite of this. Where this is threaded down here, it's slightly undersized with just a regular shaft. And then up here there's threads that engage the threads right here at the end of the clutch. So when you thread that in there, the puller type, the threads up here will engage this, and this will be pushing against the end of the shaft on the motor. So as you tighten it down there, it's going to want to draw the clutch off the crankshaft. So all I've done here is I found a bolt that is undersized enough to fit past the threads down in here that hold the clutch on, and I've cut it off to where it fits just inside of the round part here so that the center on my puller won't wander. and I'm hoping now that I can engage the flange back here and just run this off like a normal puller. We'll see. Okay, well, this puller doesn't have quite enough reach to grab all the way in the back of the flange here. It's in the pulley groove, so we'll see. I hope I get enough grip out of that to pop her loose. Now I need to find a way to hold this crank from turning. Damn it. Pulley didn't pop loose, it just popped the puller off. I might have to figure something else out here. I feel like every time I turn the camera on, it's getting more and more ridiculous. But I found the different puller I forgot I had. And I had a clamp wedge down there just now, but it just popped back off. Okay, I've actually bent the crossbar on my puller here, but I feel like something's happening. I can't tell what's moving where, or if anything's moving anywhere. This is pretty much my only hope at this point, so I'm just gonna keep going with it. Something's gonna happen. I can always bend the puller back with the press. I really cannot believe this thing is on here this good. It's crazy. I've even heated up the shaft a little bit in hopes of breaking the bond on the crankshaft, but so far no avail. Okay, I had to order this special puller to get this off. It's just threaded out here at the end, and it's got this long probe that sticks down up against the crank inside of that clutch. And then you just turn the nut on the end here and it should pull itself off. I was really avoiding doing that, but all other methods I tried failed. So let's stick this in here and hopefully this clutch just pops right off. Probably gonna use a pipe wrench on here, hold this old clutch. There we go. Huh. Right tool for the job, I guess. Just popped right off there this time. Can you see that? Yeah. Yeah, it's just a tapered shaft on there. No keyway or anything. Alright. Everything looks good on there. Just stick our new clutch on now. Can't put any kind of never sees or anything on there because it's a friction fit, so if you did that it might not work correctly. Don't forget to put your starter generator belt on before you put everything together. Right. Now I'm torn between which bolt to use. They sent us a new bolt, but the old one looks like it made better. I think I'm gonna, I don't know. I'm gonna try the old bolt first. It just seems like it's a lot better quality. Okay. I had to take the clutch back off because I forgot to put the drive belt on. I remembered the little one, but she doesn't go anywhere without the drive belt, so slipped the clutch back off, slipped the belt back on, and decided I am going to go with the bolts that they included. That way nothing can go wrong, I guess. Run this in here and tighten it up and we should be good to go. Well, I can't really seem to get it any tighter. Use a pry bar in here to pry this generator out this way and tighten the belt back up for the starter generator. Some might say a 4-foot long pry bar that stretches off camera is overkill to tighten a starter generator belt. I say those people don't know how to have fun. Okay. I gotta put the cover back on the clutch now. How about that? Just this little metal shield here with 3 bolts on the outside. Alright, la batería. Alright, battery's back in. Keys on. Go for a rip. Reverse. A little tight getting out of here. Got too many projects in the way. Already a lot quieter. Doesn't have all that old junk weight clanking around and everything on me. Go for a little top speed run here. Maybe. Might be out of gas finally. Well, it's a lot nicer with the new clutch, but I think I've determined that we need to get rid of the governor because I want to go faster than this. Love junkyard picking. One of the many junkyard projects I brought home. What about the branches? One wheel peel, buddy. Well, the new clutch officially works pretty dang good. The next thing I need to do is change the fuel filter and repair the airbox. And what else? I got to adjust the carburetor because she doesn't quite rev up and start up right. I think the air fuel mixture is way off, so we'll be doing that next. Okay, time to change the fuel filter on this golf cart. The safety lever here. Seat forward. Alright, the fuel filter, this is the fuel tank. Follow the fuel line down all the way to the bottom here. It goes into the tank and it's got like a threaded, almost like a fuel cap to it. I actually just cracked it open with my fingers, barely trying to turn it. So, should be pretty easy to change. Alright, I jacked it up some and slid a pan under to catch the fuel that comes out. I tried to run it out of fuel so that there shouldn't be minimal spillage. I'm not going to be able to get the camera in there to show you, but there's a clamp on the hose down there. I got to wiggle off and then screw that thing out of there. Here's what the new fuel filter looks like. So this will just thread right into the tank and the fuel nipple goes on the end. Okay, I can't get the clamp off, so we'll just pull the fuel hose off. Hopefully the clamp doesn't fight me too much. Hopefully I don't have too much gas in there that I'm wasting. Just try and unscrew it. Ugh. Yeah, that's a lot of fuel actually. I'm trying to catch that. Come on, go in there. Now that I lost all the fuel anyway. There we go. Got that threaded back in there. Oh, look, a dime. Huh. Making money off this card already. Alright, just shove that fuel line back on there and fill it back up with gas. That was an easy change. Alright, well I was trying to put the new fuel line, or the old fuel line back on, and realized that it was all cracked up and broken and ugly looking. So grab the new piece of fuel line here and we'll jam that on instead. Of course, the outside diameter of the new fuel hose is slightly larger than the old one, so it doesn't want to go in that clamp very well, but it's in there. Hopefully that holds. Let's put some fuel in it and see what happens. Check for leaks before I really fill it up. Shit. Sure feels like it's leaking. Okay, well I pulled the tank out of the cart and I've got it sitting on the ground here. And I made sure it was threaded in properly. It was, and so I cranked it down with a pair of channel locks, get it a good bit tighter, and I don't see it leaking now, so I'm going to put a little bit more gas in it and watch it for a few minutes before I put it back in, make sure it's not leaking. Alright, well I think that's fixed. It's been about 20 minutes and I don't see anything leaking out of it now. It's not even wet down underneath here or anything, so let's get it put back in the cart. There's like a CDI box that clips in here on the tank, and the fuel pump bolts on here. I was losing fuel, so I was kind of in a hurry to take it apart, so I didn't film it. So you can watch me put it back in anyway. 3 bolts. The third one I found after I couldn't get it out. Getting those 2 bolts, if you can see them. One more bolt's got to go in there and we'll tighten them up. Hard to even see that third one to know if you're getting on it. There we go. Set of 3/8 swivels for your impact is the cat's ass. If you don't have them, get them. Through the bolts in the fuel pump. Now we gotta tighten it up. Those are just brass inserts in plastic, so I wouldn't go crazy on those. Alright, stick the fuel line on, drop the jack, we'll be done. Hopefully. Alrighty. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. More fuel. Go for a rip, eh? I don't know why I never got one of these things years ago, because like, they're freaking awesome. I'm gonna have to take the governor off this thing, but I just love cruising around the neighborhood with it. It's about the handiest thing. I gotta fix the airbox yet, change the oil, and paint the Jesus thing, because God is it ugly. But other than that, it's a pretty good little beast. I'm happy with it. And right now, it's blistering fast top speed we got with the governor. I'm 99% sure that we can get a lot more shit out of her when I take the governor away. Okay, y'all, that's my junkyard golf cart. I'm pretty happy with it for all I've got into it. And I'll be sure to get part 2 put up here pretty quick. Get this thing painted so it's not so stinking ugly.